Hey guys, it's Russell back, and on today's video we're going to be continuing our Amazon Soap Fest series. And today we're going to be looking at the P21S Bodywork Conditioning Shampoo. This shampoo I had never even heard of before I started doing this series. I gotta read you guys this. This is on the back, and I'm not kidding. Made from a unique blend of wheat germ and sugar-based ingredients from the cosmetic field. It actually works using a betaine or conditioning action as it cleans. This ensures the oils from your car skin, blah blah blah, doesn't get stripped. I guess the one redeeming factor, hopefully, is it's made in Germany. Everybody knows everything made in Germany is good, right? Anyway, we're going to be using our MTM submachine gun style foam gun for the foam portion of the test. I'll be using 2 ounces of the P21S and 10 ounces of warm water. Then we'll switch to our bucket test, where I'm going to use 3 ounces of the P21S in our bucket, which has approximately 3 gallons of water. I have high hopes for this shampoo. I don't know why. As you guys know, you saw the first video, I have a huge collection of shampoos that we're going to be testing, and I just randomly grab one out of the box now. I'm not trying to think it. We're going to do all the shampoos, and well, this is one that I am very oddly curious about. As you can see, I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a jacket. It's cold out there, at least to me. It's like 47 degrees. I'm trying to beat the rain that's getting ready to come in, so hopefully I'll be able to do this in one take. It's not sunny outside, which should give a better contrast when watching the video. So hopefully I'm not going to freeze to death, and I know you guys up north are laughing because this is not cold to you guys, but here in the south it's cold. Anyway, you know what? I'm talking enough. Let's go out and get this test done. Alright, I've got 2 ounces of our P21S and 10 ounces of warm water. Let's see how it foams. Okay, here we are. The first thing I noticed when this was being distributed is it is very, very runny. And you can see, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put glasses up. It's comprised mostly of extremely small cell foam structure here, but there is a few scattered medium cell foams here. Now, if you like the scent, which is kind of a berry scent, it's very noticeable even when it's on the car like this when it's foaming. In fact, now there's no wind to speak of right now, and it's getting stronger. If you don't like the berry scent, then you probably wouldn't like this. But again, as I've told most of you guys, I don't care about that, what it smells like, as long as it works. Alright, so we're going to come back in 6 minutes and see how much of the foam is left on the car. And hopefully it doesn't remove any of our Adams liquid paint sealant. Alright, here we are 6 minutes later. I will have to say that the degradation of the foam over the surfaces that I applied it is very uniform as far as the pattern, because usually you'll have a lot more dissipate on the sides. There is a little bit more on the horizontal surfaces, as you can see, but it seems to be a very uniform foam, and I can still, even from here, smell the scent of that. So now, do keep in mind that if it's hotter, the temperature is warmer outside, it's going to dissipate faster. It's probably, I don't know, 50 degrees right now. No sun. It's very overcast. So let's go ahead and spray this off with the pressure washer and see if it has removed any of our paint sealant protection. Well, I'm very pleased with how this rinsed off the car. As we can see, it has not removed any of our Adams liquid paint sealant protection. I'm really not feeling any sap that's normally on the car either. I forgot to tell you guys that as I was doing my first initial walk around. There's always sap from the trees this time of year, and I really don't feel any. So, hey, maybe there is something to having a little bit of sugar-based cleaner and whole wheat in here. I don't know, but I'm actually pretty impressed with this foam. I'm gonna say it's a solid middle-of-the-road player. All right, so next, let's go ahead and get our bucket set up and do the hand portion of the test and see what kind of foamage we get out of the P21S in a hand application. Okay guys, so the P21S, as I told you before, has I'm going to say a very berry scent, even though it's colored green. It probably should have been colored purple, but anyway. We're going to put 3 ounces of this into our bucket as we've always done. It's a very viscous liquid. It's a, I guess, bright emerald green. Now, it's not the most viscous soap I've ever tried, but it is, it probably rates up there in the top 5. And you can see that due to the viscosity, when I put the soap in the water, it's pretty much just sitting in ribbons at the bottom, which is what it should do if it was that thick. What I'm hoping for is that when we agitate this with the pressure washer, not only will we get some good foam, but we'll also have some lubrication. I did not notice any lubrication at all in the foam when it was on the car, and I don't feel any here yet, but let's go ahead and agitate this with the pressure washer. Wow, that's the biggest bubble we've ever had on this series for sure. I don't know if you can hear, but I can hear the bubbles starting to degrade already. That doesn't really mean anything, but the foam structure is a lot of medium to medium and large cells in here. Okay, so unfortunately, this still feels like plain water. That's not good. But, well, I'm going to say it's a little better than plain water. I would probably, if you were going to use this in a hand wash, I would probably try to use 4 ounces, which may up this up a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the camera set back up, and we'll get our multiple wash mitts and go ahead and wash the car and see if it is worthy of you guys' use as a hand wash. Okay, so the way I'm going to be doing this is the way I've always done it. I'm going to be using 4 clean wash mitts or wash pads. These have been laundered from the laundry machine. I let them air dry. This is how I do this every time, so that we never take any dirt and put it back into the wash water to put it back on the car. If you do it this way, you will never ever get dirty water back on the car, thereby minimizing your scratches and swirls that you could potentially put back on the paint. Okay, so if that ever happens, if you ever drop one, it goes into the bucket to go be laundered. I'll get another wash pad, but don't reuse that. Okay, go ahead and wash it out because it just got dirt and grit from the ground on there. Alright guys, here is my final thoughts on the P21S car shampoo. I think as a foam, it's actually middle of the road. I'm going to give it a 5. It removed the non-body contaminants very well. In fact, it pretty much removed all of the sap that was on the car. However, I think that as a hand wash, it fails pretty bad. And the reason is there's nearly no lubrication at all in the shampoo. I don't know if you guys could really tell as I was using the mitt and washing. There was no suds residue left. It almost looked like I was doing it with water. You know, it got the car clean, but I don't like when car soaps don't have any lubrication in them. It's just a bad way to go. So I'm going to give that probably around a 3 at best. So I think overall the rating of this shampoo would be around a 4 total. We'll say a 5 as a foam and a 3 as a hand wash, which would average out to about a 4, which is a little bit below middle of the road. However, if you guys want to try this shampoo, I'm going to put a link in the description box below to Amazon where I purchased it. And again, if you're looking for a a pre-wash, I think that it does a very good job. So I will see you guys on the next video.